Time is now with Back to the Rhymes. It's like, wow, he's back to the rhymes. I'm in the booth straight dropping dimes. Clark Kent, Daily Planet, the Metropolis Times. I write these raps while I'm under the gun. I see you back to get you some. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. Pure, raw, uncut, rap. Back to the rhymes. Now's the time. Time to unwind because back to the rhymes. Back to the rhymes. Now's the time. Time to unwind because it's back to the rhymes. Let's see. I'm just trying something here. Good. Like that. All right. Just checking it out. Working with my space. All right. So, I think that we're all right. Good. Hold on. All right. So, let's work through the list. First, I have School Us album sales, of which there are presently I got one of my shirts in here. Oh, good. Yeah, that's good. Oh, I have to take it upstairs. Where's my album? There it is. There we go. That. Got my shirt too. I didn't know. All right. That. So I'd say I got two. I got one person I think would someone I work with would buy it. He said doesn't have the cash. I didn't share with him the cashless option yet. But if it goes on too long, I will give him that option. Of course, you can initiate that. And then I got another coworker who's saying he's ready to get one now. This fella, I'll tell you, because it sounds like we could do some work together. Lucas, good guy. He produces. Yeah. And he's excited to hear my music and all this stuff. And he's got a great attitude and spirit about working together. It'd be the absolute dream come true if this could happen. Oh, the only downside is he's in the process of moving out of where he lives to his own place. And so he's disassembled the studio, which means we don't know the ETA on that. But he's in the process of looking for a place. However, that was very exciting. He wants to get one of these when he has cash. And so that could be any day. So that's great news. And we'll see. And I skipped ahead a little, but I had to share that. All right. So next, we have country song. Don't like sunsets much or something like that. No news on that. YouTube channel. Yay, I got through Better Bread Volume 12. Shared it 100 times. Got 58 views, I guess, on the cover. 55 views on the brought to you by Goodyear Productions. 21 views on the back cover. No subscribers out of that. However, I think I have 4 or 5 subscribers in the last 30 days, which I think is an all-time record. Very exciting. And I can't forget, my daughter actually posted something on her YouTube channel from when we went to the Mariners game. Made a little short, the Mariners Moose, and she calls her channel Fancy You. I Fancy You or something with the Mariner Moose. And it's doing great. You got like 1,200 views, super cool. And it has to do with Enhypen and being a fan of them. Going to that game, that was on Monday, is very disappointing that it's great that there's a walk-off home run, Mitch Garver, yeah. Incredible. I called it. I told the girl sitting next to us who didn't know baseball at all, it's like, hey, the game could end right here. And it ended like that pitch or the next couple pitches. Super cool. But they didn't promote that this Enhypen fella, Jay, from Seattle, grew up a Mariners fan. You know, they didn't make the bond with the Mariners so that every Enhypen fan can now be Mariners fans. That was a missed opportunity. I guess my daughter caught on to that phrase, but it was. I mean, the minute all those Enhypen people, they weren't there for the Mariners. I can tell you right now, the people sitting next to us never been to a game, but they were there for them to celebrate their night and get their shirt. Man, I feel bad about that for them, but I don't know how you could maybe do it again sometime. But this guy grew up a Mariners fan, named after Jay Buhner. Super cool. Anyway, she got that short up there. It's cute. It's good, and she's probably off to the races with that and her future YouTube future, which is she's looking forward to, especially really getting going in a couple of years, less than a couple of years. So anyway, so we're done with 100 shares of the Better Bread. Now we're on to Saving Rabbi Yeshua, and we got Will running that. Without me doing one thing, at 16 views, which is fantastic. I think his top video up to date, at present date, is like maybe 69 or so. Like Who is Will or something. This I expect to do better. I mean, I haven't even promoted it yet. It's got 16 views, so that's exciting. And we'll just go ahead and do what I do with the 100 shares. I couldn't quite keep up to one a day. This is Cinco de Mayo, past midnight, so it was Cinco de Mayo. Easy day to remember, so I shared it with him for the first. And so I think I should have been done on, say, April 23rd if I was doing one a day. So I fell a little behind, but not terribly, not nearly as bad as I had been. So I hope that I can keep up on this one. I can catch my breath a little bit and just share it with people I'm really close to, and then I'll start stretching it out, you know. But that's kind of how I do it. And like I said, the last Better Bread had 100 and maybe 140 views, so big drop off. And I don't know if the artwork was that much better. I was doing a better job of sharing it with people who really like hip hop, finding them. The back cover got 21 views for this one. The last one has 33. Now it's a really good indicator of how much it got listened to the whole thing, right? Like thumbs up and all that stuff. There were no thumbs up for the cover likes. I mean, 3 for the Goodyear Productions thing. That's pretty cool. And then 1 for the back cover, which means someone really liked the music, I suppose, which is cool to hear. But yeah, done with that, and then be looking forward to the next thing I promote. Social media. I did my last Instagram started off really hot. I forgot to see how this one looked. But it got a ton of shares, like a record, maybe 35 shares. Incredible. But no, it didn't even break up 200 views. Really interesting. I thought there was a correlation between shares and views, but clearly I've had some go 1,500-ish and I didn't get that many shares. So I don't know what, someone really liked that, apparently wanted to share it, but it didn't mean it took off or anything. TikTok came back a little bit. And then today with the TikTok, I don't know what happened. I posted it and said, thank you very much. We sent it to your private videos. My what? Okay. And then I said, all right, let me test it to see because I looked at my profile. It looked like it nothing uploaded. Then I tested it by a 1-second clip. Didn't say a word. Posted it. And it has me looking for 1 second, listening to some music that I didn't think I put on there. So I'm like, all right, let me try one more time. I recorded it and then it worked, but weird. Anyway, so that's that. But the short did good. The short did maybe the 3rd or 4th, probably my 4th best short. Really good. So I'm not sure why, but happy about that. Really helps like my viewing and all that stuff. these shorts can, and they've been doing better. I don't know about this one. Didn't seem like it had any traction right out the gate, but we'll see. All right. Rules of engagement. I don't have anything new there. And then as far as today's the day I got to get this song done, because next week I want to start a new song at a new venue with new collaborators, and we're just going to see how that goes. That's just kind of a heads up. I need to confirm that, but there's a possibility for that. And it should be fun, and I'm excited about that. So rules of engagement, Bellevue Ballers, it's down in Portland. That's kind of another late night for me. Not terrible. Couldn't make it to church today, which is a bummer. But for that, we're working on it. Music for Back to the Rhine. So like I said, my coworker, man, maybe possibly, but again, it's disassembled. But here's all I want to say. Because for him, he said he's unemployed for a year. And we'll talk about, what we're good at and just nicest guy. You know what I'm saying? I've had so many people I talk to that either standoffish or whatever. I can't tell you why exactly. This guy seemed, and I hope it is the reality, genuinely interested in making and kind of offering it a little bit. It's like, yeah, right. Exactly. So I would just pray to God that it could really happen again. Man, maybe it'll be me helping him find that place to live. I might be the one helping him more. I'll be like, hey, because there's a place right next to our post office, brand new place. It's probably not going to be cheap, but man, the commute couldn't beat. I don't know how loud you can be in there. So we'll see. I'll have to maybe ask him more how it's going or what he's looking for, but I will be keeping you up to date on that. That is absolutely, because my other lead, nah, nothing. And then, do I have another person? I'm almost forgetting. Not really. Oh, yeah, that didn't pan out either. So this is the hottest lead on this. So very hopeful about it. Maybe going back to Bellevue Ballers. This isn't a current event, but I just was thinking. So we spent time talking about health and the commitment it takes to being healthy. It almost takes the amount of time you want to extend your life. It's not the 1-to-1 ratio, but to extend your life, because that's what a lot of the conversation was, to live longer, takes a lot of effort, and just there's a trade-off there. You're going to get more years than time you lose, but man, you're not going to, it's not like you're going to have to put something in you to live longer. I can say that. It's not like I'm going to give up the equivalent of a year to live a year longer, but it might be the equivalent of a quarter year to live longer and a lot of effort. So it's understandable why a lot of people aren't real serious about their health because of all that goes into it. And I was around some people who are very serious about their health, and that's great. They're passionate about it. It's not like anyone had to force them to be like that. They're passionate about it. It's just what they are interested in, and it's cool to see. It's on my list to get healthier, but it's not very high at this point because I just trying to hang on in terms of what I'm doing here. All right. Thankfully, I have a job where I make money for walking around a lot, and it keeps me reasonably fit. So for merch, yeah, I got this here. Tom today, but I'm gonna put this back up next week. I didn't realize I thought I had it. I didn't have it even anywhere to be found. It's because I was upstairs, I guess, a week or two ago. It's funny because I've been promoting my CD. I should talk about this more probably. Yeah. Dude, I need to be thinking about ordering some more too. I'm kind of running low again, but I got some to sell. Which I don't know what would be the number, and I got going back to seeing the one fellow, Richard, at the Trike Home or whatever, getting my reseller permit on the list. The other thing that's on the list, and it has to do with merch or Goodyear Productions, is that website. I should almost put it on here somewhere, but it's pretty high on the list. I just don't know when, but I hope it's easy. I hope I can just flip a switch and it's back up, but I don't know what. So I might have to talk to my friend Giorgio again and ask him All right, I do want to get this website rolling again. What do I need to do again, and how long is it going to take me? Maybe that's some of the questions I need to ask. So, maybe not till my next vacation, which is July, June. I don't know, something like that. Trump's going to thump, and I think I mentioned it, right? The fellow who knew the song. When did I see Alex? Did I see him on Saturday, right? So, yeah, I never heard anything from that fellow. Man, that's pretty cool. Nothing new on that. You'll be glorified. So, I got a text from my friend Paul over there. Shout out to him. I subscribed to your channel, bro. And what he told me is he uses YouTube to sing karaoke, right? Karaoke, but I guess karaoke. Yeah, you gotta no mouth movement, even language. That's Japanese, right? No mouth movement, even. He'll sing and then he'll just put it on his YouTube channel so he doesn't have to save it in a hard drive, doesn't have to save it on his computer, saves it kind of in the cloud essentially. And I hear that. That's really good. And take up storage space. So I want to hear him. I only heard a Creedence Clearwater Revival song. Yeah, he sent that to me. I'm not sure why that one, but I see he's got some other songs I like better than that one, and I will listen. I was hoping to do a Neil Diamond. I can request Solitary Man from him, see what that sounds like. But maybe he might want to sing this song, You'll be glorified. And he had one little video with a couple friends of his jamming on acoustic guitar. So it's a lead. Gotta pursue the leads, So that's that. Current events. I think this whole Israel stuff and Palestine probably will dominate now to the election. I don't have anything else to say about that. I already touched on the health. I think we're good. Let me just knock this out. I'm gonna finish this, and then we'll go. And like I said, I won't start the next song. I really got to get this done today and focus. I only did 2 lines last week, and it wasn't the best short, but at least I had something. So here we are. We got men's lives matter, women's lives matter. Don't nothing else matter. Is something the matter with what I just said? Am I supposed to acquiesce to insanity? No, not me. No, not hardly. Hard for me to see a reason to. Seems reasonable to me, fool. You do you, and I'll do me. I'll do me the way I believe God wants me to be. Are you doing you the way you believe God wants you to be? Did he get it wrong the first time? Or could it be Satan speaking into your life? The binary orthodoxy, to step out from under God's authority. I'm wary of the nefarious human beings at their scariest. Come clean. It's the binary orthodoxy. You know me. I'm under God's authority. Hard to see why so many resist. It's human beings at their scariest. Safe space, such a disgrace. Think I'm joking? You ain't looking at my face. Wishes had you thought. You ain't joking either. Had you thought that heed her wishes for her comfort, stop. If you cared about her comfort, I guess you'd stop. But since you clearly don't, you clearly won't. Things are coming to a head. What I'm saying has been said, but look what we're being fed. Straight nonsense to the nth degree. Seeing yous on your 10th degree. I get it. Makes sense. Because you paid big bucks to internalize this worldview. Certainly not an afterworld view. Were that the case, you'd certainly make different decisions. But instead, you're pursuing sus incisions. It's the binary orthodoxy to step out from under God's authority. I'm wary of the nefarious. Human beings at this scariest come clean as the binary orthodoxy. You know me, I'm under God's authority. Hard to see why so many resist. It's human beings at this scariest. If you're a fan of women's sports, are we not seeing some serious wars? The effort for equalization has led to some consternation. And what has been the conversation? Gotta let them in. So your Achilles has been exposed. Suppose turnabout's fair play, dare I say. So that's a 2 minutes, 20 seconds. And we got a little bit of time for me to crush it. Knock this out. Fair play, dare I say. All right, so as I was saying, as I was leaving last time, it was being funny. I don't know if I want to pursue it. I mean, we're talking about a more broader subject here. Dare I say. What is that? Dare I say. The fallout's nothing to shout about. The collateral, man. Make sure I know how to spell that one. Lateral, right? To the side. Collateral. Co and lateral. Co. Collateral. COLLATERAL. I spelled it right. Situation or running side by side, parallel, coinciding in tendency. I know the definition basically. So the collateral damage gotta make you cringe. The unintended consequences. Is numbing to the senses. I'm flying through this. But I'm going to recite the whole thing, which takes 3+ minutes, so this will be fun. Unintended consequences is numbing to the senses. So let's see if I can come back around. your defense is defending the defense. Defenseless. I can say it as a question. Now, who am I asking this question to? Your defense is defending the defenseless. I could end it by saying, what kind of sense does that make? What kind of sense does it make? In the end, I'm just going to say, what kind of sense does it make? And lead into the hook. Make to. Well, I don't have to say. Does it make? All right. So here's the song from the beginning. Men's lives matter. Women's lives matter. Don't nothing else matter. Is there something the matter with what I just said? Am I supposed to acquiesce to insanity? No, not me. No, not hardly. Hard for me to see a reason to. Seems reasonable to me, foo. You do you, I'll do me. I'll do me the way I believe God wants me to be. Are you doing you the way you believe God wants you to be? Did he get it wrong the first time? Or could it simply be Satan speaking into your life? It's the binary, to buck the binary orthodoxy, to step out from under God's authority. I'm wary of the nefarious human beings at their scariest. Come clean. It's the binary orthodoxy. You know me, I'm under God's authority. Hard for me to see why so many resist. It's human beings at their scariest. Safe space, such a disgrace. Think I'm joking? You ain't looking at my face. You ain't joking either. Had you thought to heed her wishes for her comfort, stop. If you cared about her comfort, I guess you'd stop. But since you clearly don't, you clearly won't. Things are coming to a head. What I'm saying has been said, but look what we're being fed. Straight nonsense to the nth degree. Seen yous on your 10th degree. I get it. Makes sense. Because you paid big bucks to internalize this worldview. Certainly not an after worldview. Were that the case, you'd certainly make different decisions. But instead, you're pushing for sus decisions to buck the binary orthodoxy, to step out from under God's authority. I'm wary of the nefarious human beings at their scariest. You know me, I'm under God's authority. Come clean. It's the binary orthodoxy. Hard to see why so many resist. It's human beings at their scariest. If you were a fan of women's sports, are we not seeing some serious wars? The effort for equalization has led to some consternation. And what has been the conversation? You gotta let them in. So your Achilles been exposed turnabouts, fair play, dare I say. The fallout's nothing to shout about. The collateral damage, gotta make you cringe. The unintended consequences is numbing to the senses. And your defense is defending the defenseless. What kind of sense does it make to buck the binary orthodoxy, to step out from under God's authority? I'm wary of the nefarious human beings at their scariest. Come clean. It's the binary orthodoxy. You know me, I'm under God's authority. Hard to see why so many resist. It's human beings at their scariest. That was 3 minutes, and I'd leave it there. I just need a paper clip, and I'll be done with this song. Then we'll get together next week, and we'll work on a new one, which I have been planned. I've got others too, but this one's the one I've already committed to, and I will do it for y'all. So I hope you like this. It's been quite a journey to get through this song, but we're there. We did it. And so, catch me next time when we're going to do what? We're going to get back to the rhyme.